Maya, Cash's father works at the airport. Maybe he could help you find that cute guy you met.
I don't remember mentioning anything
Are
like
you
that.
insane? You were gushing. She called him Ryan Gosling dipped in caramel.
What? No.
Four Weddings and a Funeral is one of the greatest romantic comedies of all time. And now from Hulu, it's a new series that explores a 21st century setting for a romance. And joining me right now are the stars of Four Weddings and a Funeral, Nikesh Patel and Rebecca Rittenhouse. Good morning.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Greetings from Las Vegas.
Hello. Hello from sunny California.
So it's been 25 years since the original Four Weddings and a Funeral, one of the most beloved comedies of all time. But this is different. The series really concentrates on 21st century settings on romance.
Yeah, I think, the original film is a beloved classic for good reason. But the exciting thing about finding out about this project was, my reaction when I heard about it and I heard that Mindy was attached and sort of the vision for it was, this feels so obvious and so exciting to do, and it's a real exploration of what it is to face, hitting your 30s and trying to figure out all these big questions that we grapple with in life about fulfillment, about finding the right person that the film deals with. But I think the series makes those questions really relevant to today, and like the impact of technology and moving in lots of different circles and trying to figure out who you really are. I feel like this really speaks to now.
But you have to admit, at its core, Four Weddings and a Funeral, this miniseries, is about love and friendship.
Yeah, and I think, there are lots of relationships in this series that were, for both of us, I think, really outside of the romantic ones, which are so important. There's familial for both of us. There's friendship, and I think the time that we have to explore those over 10 hours of television really means that we can see all of these characters and kind of what makes them tick outside of these key events in their lives.
Oh my God! I was looking for you two. Cash, this is my best friend Maya. Maya, this is my boyfriend, Cash.
And of course, this series asks the classic question, what do you do when you fall for someone that your friend is dating? I guess we've all been there before.
It does. It goes, and that is addressed throughout the whole course of the series. And what I like about it is, and what I think it does have a parallel with the original, is that, not every character does the right thing all the time, makes the right choices all the time. Not everybody's perfect. It's very real in that way. And it addresses the fact that life is messy and that
actions have consequences.
Yes, and that you don't always get to choose who you love and who you have feelings for, and you have to figure out the best way to navigate that while, trying to be the best version of yourself. It's hard. It's hard.
And I think a lot of the reason that certainly that it was exciting for us playing comedy and drama. I think that's inherent in the setup, is that there will be moments where you're kind of stumbling around trying to make the right decision, and it's hilarious. And there are moments where those decisions have consequences that hurt and affect other people. And I think having the mix in this show was really exciting to play, and I think will appeal to.
And it's not you don't get to see a lot of that type of format on TV right now, I think.
So the series name, Four Weddings and a Funeral, really does have a literal meaning. There are four weddings and a funeral in this series.
Yes.
Yeah, and, we're not allowed to give spoilers. Cause
obviously, our wedding is the first, but that's all we can say.
Yes, but you're in for some treats.
So tell me about working with co-creator and executive producer Mindy Kaling. Was it a pleasant experience?
Such a dream. She's so capable. She's a force of nature to work with. It was my first time working with her, and seeing how easily she wears all these different hats. She's obviously a brilliant performer. She's a writer. She's a producer. She's very collaborative. She knows what she wants, but without kind of, but she gives you space and makes it a conversation about.
She's a special person. Yeah. She's highly intelligent, extremely witty, but also fun to be around and, easy to get along with, and is also a very, very caring person. And you get lucky. There aren't a lot of times you get to work with people like Mindy in your career. So when you do, you have to soak it up and enjoy every minute of it.
I think that was reflected in the team that she pulled around her as well. Like the this is an ensemble show, and I think you feel that. I certainly felt it working on it, was that you can't wait to, you know, get in the sandpit and play with all of these brilliant actors. And I think that vision comes from the top, comes from the person who's running the show.
So tell me about your experience working with Hulu, and 10 episodes in this series. Isn't that just the perfect format?
Yes, I love that
It's great.
format. And I love working with Hulu. This is the fourth job I've done with Hulu. So please keep hiring me, Hulu.
Please get
But
me
yeah,
that
no,
one too.
I love working with them. They are kind of, you know, it's nice to just be able to play around and have creative freedom and really think through things as you're working on set, and you know,
And trust that this was its own thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that they gave room to us. They gave room to us to embody that, and I think it was it's a really special way of working.
Well, Nikesh and Rebecca, congratulations on this series. And when you have time, come visit us in Las Vegas. We'd love to have you.
We will do. Yeah.
Viva Las Vegas!
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, you can catch Four Weddings and a Funeral now streaming on Hulu. Also, check out more reviews and interviews on my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.